Yeah, Monday. We've got another week of great workouts program for you here through Wildfire and our virtual coaching platform. Make sure you get on, keep it going, get the family involved, get other people involved. If you got a spouse that hasn't been working out and wants to get in on this with you, go for it. Everybody is welcome. Everyone can do this. So getting into your warm-up, we've got 3 rounds of 10 speed skaters, 10 Samson stretches, 10 no push-up burpees, and 10 glute bridges, and then finishing it off with 10 PVC strict press. So on those speed skaters, you're going to be jumping back and forth, bring that other leg behind you every time, go as fast as you can, really let that other leg go, and on this one, just do 5 each leg as fast as you can. Then you're going to go into 10 Samson stretch. So notice how we get those arms locked out overhead as we go back down into that lunge. You're not going all the way to the ground. You're just getting that good active position where you're keeping that back knee off the ground the entire time and getting that stretch in your hamstring and in your quad. Then we've got 10 no push-up burpees. So just like it sounds, you're going down into the burpee. You're just not going all the way down to the ground. So all the way out, get that flat torso, and then spring right back up again. Then we've got 10 glute bridges. We're going to get those hips activated. So you're going to be right down in the ground. You're going to push those hips up. You're going to get some help from the family pets. This is what a lot of our videos look like from people at home. So we figured we'd make sure we include it in the demo and have fun with this one. But really activate those glutes as you're pushing them up every single time. Then we'll finish up with 10 PVC strict press and keep in that rack position. Get your head out of the way and get those active shoulders overhead. Don't just push it forward. Really make sure you're activating everything on the way up and keep that nice straight bar path. So 3 rounds for quality of this. We've got the intensity with the speed skaters, and then we're slowing it down with the mobility with the strict press at the very end. So have fun with this one as you get going, get any stretches you need in between, and really have a good time with it. For the strength today, we're going to do an old favorite in the Turkish Get-up. And so the Turkish Get-up, this is an original strongman exercise where you are activating everything to get that weight overhead. The beauty of it is you really don't need much weight. So as you get into this, we're going to start with your right arm, and you're going to be doing no, it's not going to work. And you're going to be going right arm up, right knee is going to be bent, left leg is straight out, left arm is out beside you at about a 45-degree angle. As you go up, you're going to be rolling to that left side from your elbow to your hand. You're going to be making some space with your hips. You're going to be bringing that left leg under to go into that lunge position on that knee. And then you are standing all the way up, and you're looking up at that object the entire time. On the way back down, you're just reversing it back into that lunge. Left arm back on the ground, sweep it through, and then all the way down with control, bringing your elbow down in front of you. When you switch sides, you're switching everything. Now she's got her left arm bent, her right arm is out in front, and her right leg is straight. She's creating space with that hip, bringing her right leg through onto her knee, and standing all the way up. Again, focusing on that object, back down to that right knee, right hand, sweep that right leg through, and all the way back down to the bottom. So how we're going to do the rep scheme of this is after getting a couple of sets of warm-up reps, you're going to be doing 1 minute on and 1 minute off. So 1 minute, you're going to do as many Turkish get-ups as you can, alternating between the right side and the left side every single time. Then you'll rest for a minute, and we'll go through this for 5 total rounds. So that is your strength. To scale this movement, you can do half, where you're just getting up and creating space through that hip and just getting that big pop every single time and then going right back down. And same thing, switch sides and then do the other side, the exact same way where you create that space with the hip. Finally, for the workout today, we've got 10 rounds for time where you are going to be doing 10 V-ups, 10 alternating dumbbell or kettlebell snatch, and then 10 alternating overhead reverse lunges. So on that V-ups, the first one, you're going to be straight out and you're bringing your arms and legs up at the same time in that V position, reaching for those toes or at least reaching as far as you can each time. If you need to, you could always do a lemon squeezer where you're just squeezing that lemon in your belly button and bring your knees into your chest and really get that tight core every single time. Get the best range of motion possible no matter what you're doing. Then we've got that alternating dumbbell or kettlebell snatch. And remember on this one, both heads of the dumbbell must be on the ground. Flick it up overhead. Make sure you're getting under that weight and switch hands every single time. If you want to do it in the air, you can. You can do it when you bring it down to the ground. As long as you're doing it below your eye level, that's what we're looking for so that you don't drop that dumbbell or kettlebell on your head because that shit hurts, so don't do that. Then we've got alternating overhead reverse lunges. So get that weight up overhead and just bring that knee behind you, touch it, and then switch legs every time. And because we've got 10 rounds, I would alternate between your right arm and your left arm each round, but for each rep, you're alternating between your right leg and your left leg. If you need to, you can always bring it, instead of doing it overhead, you can keep it at the rack position for the same movement, or even go down into the hang position and that farmer's carry position for each movement. Make it as challenging as possible every single time. We also want you to get through this as fast as possible too. So 10 rounds, 10 V-ups, 10 alternating dumbbell or kettlebell snatches, 10 alternating overhead reverse lunges. You're not alternating with the arms each time. You're alternating with the legs each time. So make sure you even it out and do an equal amount with your right arm as with your left arm. So have fun with this one. Like I said, get the family involved, get the kids involved. If you got a family member that's not working out that would like to get involved with this, by all means, have them get on, whether it's during your class time or another class time. They're always welcome. We'd love to see them for one of our virtual classes, 5:15, 6, 9:30, noon, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, and 7:30 p.m. Make sure you reserve your spot so that we know you're going to be online, and we'll keep it going and make sure you keep getting fit through everything going on. So have fun. See you soon. Have a great rest of your weekend, and happy Monday.